Hello and welcome. Good evening, good night, Go Mode podcast. Today we are in another race in a mentor tournament. We are in week 4. It's still an open mode, and today we are watching uh, KwehstopherWarken against azure.aegis. Today on the mic with me is Sexaray. How are you doing?
Doing very well. Glad it's Friday. Looks like
We got
we're
two
already
different
off on the
stars.
race.
Yes, we got two different stars. We got a shield in Link's house and 10 sticks in the Sank. And on the buttons, we got Sanklo also thanks to you to hitting the button for us.
So it looks like Kwehstopher is gonna go over and do a Houlihan.
Can make sense, can also be a time waste. I mean, I'm not a friend of a Houlihan doing right in the early game.
I agree with
But
you. I
yes,
feel you can spend time doing checks outside of this, and you may come up with the money you need.
of course, I mean, you can decide to do a Sank start, hoping to find maybe 3 bombs to doing Kakariko. If there is nothing of the Sank and the forest, you can also do Uncle Start, and if there also is nothing, you can go over the south from Link's house to farm some bombs. And I'm pretty sure we will see it on Warkin's side.
And as you're gonna go to Lost Woods, and I don't know if they'll do a lumberjack check, maybe with the route they're taking.
Got 1 bomb here. Would make sense to farm 2, but we got money, so we don't care. We can buy some bombs in Kakariko. And Azur was thinking about to do a lumberjack or not. Nope.
You got a glove at Race Game. That's a very good find.
Will open the mountain out of logic and also pick up his cape.
Let's see what we have at Lumberjack Ledge. Just 10 arrows, that's gonna stay there.
What was the lumberjack? I missed it.
That was 10 arrows, so they're not going to be picking that up.
We will never see it again. And we got the can mean early boots.
It's always nice getting boots early in an open seed.
Make movement easier for you. And we hello bombs. We got 6 bombs in the forest, so Kakariko is saved.
And bombs at the bottle vendor too.
Too expensive. We got a piece of heart in Chicken Hut.
I get to see the back of blinds. I imagine Warken may go to the well first.
Yeah, this is the well. Hello Moon Pearl. Hello Hammer.
There's our Dark World access.
That's true. With the glove from the race game, we got early Dark World access. Early boots or late lamb, one of both. Yes.
I don't imagine
And
they'll go directly into the Dark World with how little their health is. They may continue to do Light World checks.
mm, I would do Light World first. Maybe get a sword or yeah, just looking for a better equipment before going into the Dark World because enemies will take 2 hearts damage and this can mean a fast death.
All right, we have
First
a
look.
blue crystal at Eastern, a red at Desert, and a pendant on Hera.
I mean, you can thinking about to dip Pendant Hera.
I'm sorry, I didn't catch that.
Also for a sword information about the lamp on library.
Because yours is going to save a little time not scouting it.
Yeah, makes sense. I mean, for an item on Lumberjack, this will mean you need Master Sword, you need Lamp, you need Boots. Just wondering what Warken is doing here.
He may be going into the Dark World here.
Interesting.
I mean, there are a few checks in the Village of Outcasts that are fairly safe.
And he's not going to Skull Woods. Okay, we got Green Pendant Eyes, we got Pendant Seastone Red Crystal Maya. Also, Azure is going to the into the Dark World over Hype Cave. Will it be hype today?
The big question is, do they go over to the pod area or do they continue left over to Big Game?
We got a sword, we got a mail upgrade, we got... yeah, that's all.
And Boots were in Brewery.
Nice.
So that gives us access to our lamp. Ooh, hook shot at Sea House. Mirror in the
We got
first check
mirror.
of Thieves Town.
Nice. So we know a second red crystal is in Maya. We know Ice is our green pendant, and we know Seastone is also a pendant. The rest are blue crystals.
This seed really opened up very quickly.
Yes, that's true. You got a lot of green points on your map, and hello, Fire Rod. Another question: what will you do? Okay, Warken decides not to go deeper into Thieves Town. Makes sense, it's a pendant. And we got half magic on Digging Game.
That'll come in very useful once they find the fire rod over in Thieves Town.
Ken makes Skull Woods interesting.
Alright, is there checking the back of escape here? There's nothing on the bumper ledge.
Just 3 blueberries. And we have found Ether.
You know, chat's making a point about losing time by not going to Vu, but without the lamp or the flute, the mountain's not in logic, so really all the checks are on, you know, the south side of the overworld. Well, with the boots, but they don't have the boots yet. So the lamp is in logic with boots, but they don't have boots yet from Vu.
We got bombers from Graveyard Ledge, and the thing is, it's always the thing from viewer's point on a restream. It's easy to say, okay, go there, you got your boots. After that, you can get your lamp, and the mountain is in logic. For runner perspective, you don't have the knowledge. You only see your own game, you see your own tracker, and you have to decide what will you do next. And we got another sword on King's Tomb. And this will be back of escape for Warken. And with the sword, Skull Woods is beatable.
Alright, so Warken picks up the Ether Medallion. Meanwhile, Mini Moldorm Cave had a lot of nothing.
Was wondering why not save and quit from here.
Warken's going back into the Dark World. Be interesting to see if he takes this over to the pod area.
Yeah, Warken will find here a made upgrade and his Master Sword. And if he decides to go into the direction of Digging Game, he can also mirror directly into the library to get his lamp for a possible mountain play.
Alright, looks like Azure is gonna go into Vu now. So find all the items that Warken found, and Flipper's on K45.
This will mean Swamp is beatable. We got flippers, mirror, hookshot, hammer. Swamp is now full in logic.
Looks like we may see some checks in Skull Woods here.
Yeah, but Azure can't finish it. We know where Farrod is. And here they have magic for Warken. Yeah, and chat is talking about those flippers are kind of isolated now for Azure. And we have seen all items here in Skull Woods. Just money. Here is the lamp. Now the big question, what will Warken do? Will he go to Swamp or will he do Mountain Blade?
Looks like he's heading back over toward the swamp area.
Yeah, looks like. And yes, this will be the Swamp play.
They just found their hook shot. And here they're going to find the boots.
Now only Mirror from Thieves Town missing, also Fire Rod. And yeah, she will dip the front.
Even though Thieves is a pendant, the front 4 checks are fairly quick to access. That's the fire rod for Azure.
We got our first bottle here in Swamp.
Azure's picking up their lamp. I'm Curious to see if they will follow Worken into swamp. Oh, they don't have
At
the
first,
flippers, excuse me.
yeah, just wanted to say, I sort of need to collect K45 to get swamp access. And also Angry Pants is catching it up. K45 is isolated. Hello, big key. Azure decide to do the mountain blade. Makes sense. We got Burner.
Oh no, Azure.
Oh no. But hey, rescued the old man, so...
Sometimes those boulders feel like they're homing in on you and not just like randomly bouncing.
Looks like the only interesting item here in Swamp was the Burner. We got the book. And more love. Meanwhile, Warken is fighting against Arcus and he is doing well so far.
Nice use of the fire rod.
And we got crystal number 1. For Warken, it's time for Mini Moldum Cave.
Azure and Hera, they started to walk toward the tablet but didn't go all the way to check it.
With without Master Sword, you can read what is on the tablet, but not get the item. You need to, for collecting the item, you need Master Sword or higher. And I will guess he will check now Lake Hylia Island. Checking Hera first before to find the sword. Yeah, makes sense.
Let's see what's on the man under the bridge.
Ooh, he has some interesting stuff. We got an additional heart. And looks like we have found all items here.
Well, there's the tempered sword or the butter sword.
Just wanted to say, was there really a sword on E4 tablet? We released a bee to get another bee here. Okay, so the ledge is just a red rupee.
Is Zora going to scam us again today?
We'll see now. Hey!
Well,
nice
we know where all the
deal.
swords are. That is very worth it for 500 rupees to upgrade the sword.
Yeah, just one also. I would also say for 500 bucks you will take that sword. Warken is smart, he will take the golden bee to get 100 bucks to get 100 bucks back. And we found the same card on the kit.
Agina's hiding a little bit of love for us as well. Full heart.
Yeah, and Warken is remembering when I will bonk the tree before entering the dark world here, we get full magic.
Ice
And
mitts and
hello.
desert torch.
Range vanilla gloves in desert, always nice.
That may keep Azure away from the flippers for even longer with all the checks that opened.
Yeah, but if a source is thinking about to do Smith Chain, it will bring her closer to the flippers. So now we are seeing both runners in a crystal dungeon. I wanted to say. Kwehstopher is in Skull Woods and Azure is in desert.
Warken remembering not to spin the moth. It's crystal number 2 for Warken, crystal number 1 for Aegis.
The question: what will she do now? This is not King's Tomb.
Looks like we may see a Smith chain here.
Or maybe a combination of Bumperledge, Graveyard, and King's Tomb. No, this will be Skullwoods. Meanwhile, Warken is checking Lumberjack. And here comes a mountain play for Warken. Unlikely without mids. But we know the book is on a mountain and the mids are locked behind the book.
We'll also find the gold sword up here. Aegis is dropping into Mothula's arena.
Nicely done. Warken is not checking. Yeah, okay. Was saying he's not checking Ether, but he can't without the book. And we got a pet check. Just money.
Okay, we get to see what's on Dark Death Mountain.
And we will get also a look on TR which medallion is needed. Hello Ice Rod. Hello Bo. Bo will open up Pot Eastern for us.
Warken fell down the hole in the middle of the Moldorm arena, which unfortunately you fall twice from.
We got the shovel. And we need bombers for TR.
Which Warken already has. I do not recall where he picked that up from.
Graveyard Edge. Bombers was on Graveyard Edge. And yes, book was in Paradox.
Azure is going to be able to combo pod with Eastern here together.
Yeah, that's always nice. So, and now it's Spotosaur time. And this will be Spike Cave. I mean, makes sense for me. You don't want to isolate it.
Now's the time to do it, and you can save and quit from the back once you're back at the end of Spike Cave.
Next logical, next logical step for Warken will be. What will he do?
He
Maybe
might
pod
be
Eastern
doing
area?
Bombos, maybe Bombos Tablet into Desert.
Makes sense. Yeah, looks like. We got some sticks here.
So far, it doesn't look like Pod has had much in the way of progression.
Yeah, but now we will see the back of Pot. We have found powder in dark hue. A reason more to do smith chain, and this can maybe also lead us back to K45 for the flips.
All right, both runners are going to be making their way to the bosses of their dungeons they're in.
So won't be able to secure with submission. Yeah, that's true. Still a bottle missed. But after pot Azure will do Eastern, and there is still a chance to find a bottle there. I'm not sure if we have seen Sahasrara on Azure's side.
Crystal number 3 for Kwehstopher.
Nice. Spin speed execution on Helma, yeah. Okay, Azure did it. Will mean also crystal number 3.
Right, all tied up 3-3. Looks like Warken's going to be doing the Dark Death Mountain checks, and I imagine Azure is going to go into Eastern.
You're right. We're using mirror, so this will be Eastern. Here comes Ice Rod and also bow for Kwehstopher.
Kwehstopher is going to be joining Azure over in the Pod Eastern area.
makes sense. I mean, we got 11 items in total here in this area.
Getting the bow just made them both beatable.
Indeed. And the next thing is both dungeons are crystal and we want to collect them. Hello, flute. Flute will open up my area for us.
Alright, crystal number 4 for Azure.
And please remember to do Sahasrara. Please remember. Here he comes. Hopefully Marius bombers too. Yeah, maybe, but there is a chance. This will be smooth chain for Azure. Will mean she will combine it with Shovel and K45 to get the flippers. He's a part on hammer packs.
Good use of the item dash there from Azure.
Yeah, item dash makes hammer packs not so, yeah, I would say awful. Nothing on powder. Have they touched thief sound? Yes. We have seen front on both sides to find mirror and fire rod.
Azure left the purple chest on top of the portal. I'm not sure if they're going to be able to pick it up.
Purple chest is gone. And we need bombos for both crystal dungeons. So, and this will be the swamp blade for Azure. Yes, it will. And the next thing chat is talking about, Azure is missing swords. We know about the location on King's Tomb, Sora and Aether Tablet. Azure only knows about Ether tablet.
Going to be interesting to see what Azure does after Swamp. Are they going
Ice
to...
is an up.
Ice is a play, but they have all the checks along the North Dark World still to make.
Yeah, and with flips you can combine the North Dark World. This will mean checking Bumper Ledge, Graveyard Ledge, King's Tomb, and going directly to Catfish to combine it with Sora area. And if Azure decides to do this combination, this will mean Tempered Sword.
They also just got the flippers, so they could combo Zora with all that, right?
Yeah, that was my idea. Doing Graveyard Ledge, King's Tomb, then routing directly to Catfish to combine it with the complete Sora area. Meanwhile, Kwehstopher is collecting his crystal number 5. And he's only Samaria from Go mode away. He decides to join Kakariko from the south to checking the shovel. Shovel, maybe powder, and then activate the root. Samaria can't be on Viti. You need Samaria to get access to Vitrias. I guess this will be pet check for Kwehstopher.
Very good information to know once you get to this point in a seed where you have a lot of, well, I would say a lot, but your pendant dungeons are logical.
A question, will Kwehstopher dip Maya for Impossible vanilla or French vanilla Samaria? What is Pad for Samaria saying? If I remember correctly, something like will make switch holding down. Something like that.
That's correct. Something about making a block that holds switches. Kwehstopher is going into Mire without Samaria.
Okay, thanks to the chat, Samaria and Pad will something like I make blocks to hold down switches. And yeah, as you told, dipping Maya makes sense. It's a red crystal, and there is a chance to find vanilla or French vanilla Samaria. Still got to find the big key. Yes, this is the reason why I told vanilla or French vanilla. Have we ever seen the pyramid? I don't think so.
No, I don't believe we have. Azure may take this up to Pyramid, Catfish, Zora, hopefully North Dark World for them.
Hopefully. But Zora would mean Master Sword. What the checks to get Butter Sword? King's Tomb, Zora, Eva Tablet. Azure only knows about the sword on Eva Tablet. Yeah, and this is Pyramid. Ten six. Okay, there was a try to do my raid club.
So we're getting Hyrule Castle on Azure side. This is the time to do it since you're here at Pyramid.
Yeah, it's true, we have never seen the front of castle. We only have seen back of escape. Okay, we have seen map, we have seen small key, there is an item in Dark Cross. Vanilla compass, interesting. Okay, we have seen all items in Maya and there is no Samaria. And a piece of heart. Don't even quit.
I wonder if that was just out of habit.
Or maybe floating to Kakriko for the north of the Dark World. Now also front of escape for Kwehstopher.
Yeah, Chaz asking what Azure should have, what could have been done besides saving Quit from Dark Crawls. They had the portal there outside of Hyrule Castle. They could have mirrored, went back into the portal in the Dark World at Pyramid.
New Catfish and maybe also for King's Tomb and Graveyard Ledge. And this would mean Bombos and 2 swords. Here comes Bombos, finally. And here comes Catfish Sora, and this will mean Tempered Sword.
Then the question is going to be, do they go to Ice Palace or somewhere else looking for Samaria, or do they make the same play as Kwehstopher?
To be honest, with after getting Tempered Sword, I would play Ice Palace. 3 items plus an additional on Green Pennant. Ice is looking kinda sexy. Absolutely. And Azure finally got Tempered Sword. Now the big question, Samaria in Ice Palace or Purple Chest?
Zero unfortunately lost their purple chest by having it stop on the mirror portal.
And yeah, talking about swords, looks like Azure wants to get but a sword. And this is the Maya Blade.
After Smith Chain, I'm not sure what Warken has left. I believe they have to go to Ice Palace.
Yeah, and also teacher is catching it up. Why are the runners afraid to dip Ice Palace? Hello, Samaria. Solution is Purple Chest. And this will mean at the end Azure has lost Samaria.
Cat's asking if they can get the chest again. They can get the chest again. It's just a little orphaned where it's at.
Yeah, indeed.
Cat's also saying they could have saved the purple chest by using the flute and walking over the portal. I'm not familiar with that, but
That typically flute prevents you from interacting with anything. So activate the flute or play the flute to get the bird. You can collect the chest and purple chest is still alive.
Very good information to know, but it's a tough way to learn. Vitreous is down for Kwehstopher.
Yes, and this will bring him down to TR left. Yeah, and Azure decides to do Ice Palace. Purple chest is hard left location? Yes, it is. And you know if your go mode is on purple chest, you know okay. This bomb boss was too early.
Mr. Angry Pants in chat confirming that you can use the flute to get the purple chest and save it from the mirror portal.
It's a good to know.
Looks like Azure is working on the Ice Palace bomb jump. Deciding to go through ice. deciding to go through ice the intended way.
Yeah, makes sense. I mean, you can learn it during the race, of course, but I would say it needs a bit of practice to learn it.
Is there finding the mushroom another side quest we can go on?
Always happy to see another fetch quest. Now she decides to use the red goo to stay safe here.
It's important to use your potions when you need them. You can't take them with you after the race is over.
That's true.
Looks like Azura may have accidentally mirrored out.
Ah, that's bad.
Looks like they were on their way to the vanilla big key chest and switched to mirror before going up the stairs.
And meanwhile, Questrover collected his last crystal, and now it's time for GT.
Everybody's favorite part of the seed, guessing which chest number the GT big key is in, 1 to 22.
I will take my number 14 as always.
I'll choose number 9 myself.
We got a bottle ferry, we got another shield. And finally, Azure did the Ice Palace bomb jump. Congratulations on that.
Nicely done. Using the buffers there makes it much easier.
Yes, absolutely. Because on all 3 items, someone should get all the green pendant. Yeah, to reset the dungeon. Yeah, would make sense.
Cold stairs down on Azure's side.
And there was a small key on cold stair, will mean Ice Palace is Samaria locked. And the big key in GT was a number 13. If I count correctly. Yeah, and Gunboy is telling it. Small key on green pendant on a small key on cold, so will mean no Samaria on green pendant. Kane or Samaria is on purple chest.
And unfortunately for Azure, they had the purple chest, but lost it to a mirror portal.
Now we will get the green pen, not the green pen, and the mushroom turn-in. I was asking, will she buy a blue goo? Not only one, she will buy 2.
No, they can go get the purple chest. You know, we were asking chat, does that mean they can't finish? The purple chest is still there. It's just isolated. They have to walk back to pick it up.
If you want to turn in purple chest and you lose it, you need to get it again.
Getting the back of Thieves Town play from Azure.
It's not uncommon that if you make a mistake like that, you just live with it. Yeah, that's true. And if you're isolating a check like purple chest, you know, okay. If there is make go mode, I know, okay. I'm pretty sure my opponent has do it, so it's gone.
Christopher finished up Lamo 2. The gauntlet and all the harder stuff of GT Climb is finished.
That's 2. Oh, and he missed the one shot. Hello, Silvers.
Very nice place for the silvers to be. There's our other shield.
Just wanted to say, our last shield is here.
Alright, Azure's finally getting back to purple chest. Aga 2 is down for Kwehstopher.
And this will mean one last fight. Was wondering, is there a ferry or another safety left?
Yeah, he picked up that ferry before Moldorm 2.
Okay, makes sense. Going for torch village. Nice double. One last hit. Nicely done.
Get your GGs in the chat for Kwehstopher. Azure is making their way to Vitreous now. They still have to clean up TR.
And we get joined by Kwehstopher. GG's.
GG.
Nicely done, Kwehstopher. GG.
Thank you.
So, what are you thinking about the seed?
That was a jet seed. Finding everything so early, especially boots and hookshot and dark cack. That just made routing really fast. It opened everything up quite quickly.
Yeah, I think we have seen Dark Path Access in sub 5.
Yeah, that was it was extremely fast. It was especially with Mirror in Thieves Town, it was just go, and how fast can we do stuff?
Was there any concerns with going into Dark World so early with 3 or 4 hearts?
It's always on your mind, yeah, but it's one of those things you just have to be aware of and just play a little careful. Don't get hit by stuff. Other than that, it's stuff I've done before, so it's not that big a deal. Just a risk you have to take.
Were there any other points in the seed where you felt like you took a major risk?
We took a little bit of a risk diving Mire without the cane. We were hoping it might be vanilla. Other than that, everything felt pretty by the book and pretty safe. This seed was just really generous, and we just happened to route it wonderfully. The only real risk, other than diving Dark World so early, was diving diving Mire without the Cane of Samaria.
All the swords also came fairly quick for the route you took.
Very true. Very true. The swords came quick, which helped quite a bit.
I will say you had the commentators here worried whenever you died again, and we didn't realize you had a fairy.
Yep. Yeah. I remembered to pick up that extra fairy in the climb in GT after I used the first one. But I knew I had the red pot. I knew I had the fairy. So the resource I was really worried about was my magic. So that was the resource I wanted to keep my eye on, and I knew I had plenty of health.
Was there a reason for you to play Lava Chest in TR?
That was a mistake. That we were planning on skipping that, and I just got vacuumed.
But you got lucky in the climb with the silvers.
That was pure luck. My mentor Rabid Wombat said, "Hey, we got nothing to lose. Go ahead and check it." And because it didn't cost us much time, and it ended up saving us a couple minutes doing silvers versus having to do silverless Ganon. So, all credits to Wombat there.
And talking about your magic, I think this was also the reason to do the torch glitch during the Ganon fight.
Yep, that was the reason I did the torch glitch, because I knew magic was going to be the limiting resource there, rather than health.
Yeah, makes sense. So now it's time for Azure to fight against Trinex.
Chad's making a point. Chad's making a point about finishing your seeds. It's important to get practice on all of the bosses in the seed, not just the ones at the start.
Mm-hmm.
Azure's go mode was Samaria, just like for you. Unfortunately, she had the purple chest really early, but lost it to a mirror transition.
Sad face.
Yeah, she parked the purple chest directly into the mirror portal.
Oh no.
All right, let's try next down for Azure. Be making their way over to GT now. It was a very close race until the hunt for Samaria began.
That's good to hear.
And yes, Pants, Big Key was in render room. And yes, Gamba is also catching it up. Azur was ahead until the accident with the purple chest.
There was a large difference in the level of the sword that the two runners had too. Like Questopher, you had gold fairly early.
Yeah, I felt like I had it really early comparatively.
Yeah, I think Azure got Master Sword at like the 1 hour mark.
Oh wow.
1 hour 15 minutes on your timer for Master Sword.
Oh wow. She was on Fighter Sword for a long time then. I think
Yes,
I had
she was.
I think I had Gold Sword by like 45 minutes. Or earlier, something like that. Because I was looking for Gold Sword. I think I was Master Sword or Cane for Go by like an hour. Well, where did she find Mirror Shield?
The last shield was in ice, I guess.
Oh yeah, I never did Ice Palace.
No, sorry, not ice. See some big chest.
Oh yeah, I never completed Thieves Town. I bailed after first 4.
Yeah, after losing the purple chest, they did Ice and Thieves Town.
Oh
Like,
no.
You know, if you lost it, they were going to do all the other checks before last locating it.
Oh, that hurts.
Making the way through the gauntlet of Stalfos can be a pain.
Especially with half magic, Wombat says just fire. Ugh. Fire rod. Just shoot the fire rod. There's a magic refill later.
Huge fan of that or ether.
Just wanted to say, if you got it, use Ether.
Yep. Especially on some of those other ones.
Hopefully Azure checks the chest in the mini Moldorm room.
I hope so.
You mean Mini Helma?
Yes, mini Helma, sorry. Misspoke.
All good, all good.
Oh, good.
And finally, she also got her silvers.
Oh, well, there's our last medallion.
That's good to know.
Quake invalidation chest means it will never be required. Oh yeah, what happened to you on Moldom 2?
I don't even remember at this point. Oh, Moldorm 2. I tried to get the single spin strat and it didn't work, and it just decided it didn't like me anymore. Moldorm 2 is my most hated boss.
So, but for now, it's time for Ganon on Azure side.
It's a pretty clean Ganon fight so far. I like it.
We should be safe. Got a bottled fairy, so I think she was. No, she used her Reku in ice. Two hits left.
Nope, she's done.
One more silver hit. GG's.
GG.
Get your GG in chat for Azure. Azure finished with an official race time of 2:02.
And hopefully we will get her into an interview.
I would join now by azure.aegis. GG.
Thank you very much. Hello. And great job, Chris. If I may call you that.
Absolutely. Great job. GG.
Thank you.
Very nice Ganon fight there at the end.
No, thank you. It felt like one of my best that I've had in a good while. At least it's not Master Sword Silverless.
That's the truth.
Unfortunately, you last located the Cane of Samaria after losing the purple chest. What were your thoughts finding that again?
Basically, darn, I done goofed that chest and I shouldn't have. But, I mean, after I bungled it, it was just keep going, keep looking for things, and roll with it.
And you had Fighter Sword for, I think it was 75 minutes.
Yeah, that was inconvenient, but I mean, once I saw where a sword upgrade was, it was kind of like, alright, I find one, basically I get two.
Exactly. Any other like thoughts in general of the seed of like overall how you routed?
It was a bit out of my normal routing strats to go Dark World so early, but I feel like that was an interesting twist and a nice curveball to my routing to try and get ahead.
Yeah, Dark World access was less than 5 minutes, so going in almost immediately.
I mean, yeah, capitalize on the advantages you have.
It looked like you may have been learning Harapod or IPBJ on the fly there.
IPBJ I haven't done in a hot minute, and I just needed a hand lining myself back up. Harapod, I got jumped by a mini Moldorm.
Yeah, that happens. We saw you also mirror out before the vanilla big key chest. I'm assuming you got all the items and then wanted to go back for the green pendant.
Yeah, I was gonna bail out, and then Sean reminded me, like, that's green pendant, you might as well full clear this because we need to keep checking things, so when there's so few checks, check them all and be thorough.
Any other final thoughts from either of you on the seed?
Oh, this was a good one. I felt I did really good. I thought my execution was pretty clean. I thought my routing was really good, which is one of the things I've been working on. So I'm really quite pleased with myself on this one.
Any final thoughts from you, Azure?
It was indeed a good seed, felt good to run. Other than that one blunder, I know where I can do better.
I want to thank you both for a very nice race to watch. GG's again to both of you.
GG.
GG.
Make sure to give our runners a follow. It's KwehstopherWarken, mentored by Rabbit Wombat, and azure.aegis, mentored by Sean Secretly a Silver.
Thanks for the restream. Thanks to Go Mode Podcast for putting this on. Having a great time.
Likewise.
And also give a follow and a thank you to the crew here. Phoenix, myself, Zax on commentating, Scanler for track, and Mr. Angry Pants for restreaming.
And yeah, also from my side, GG's to you both guys. It was a nice race to watch. Big thanks to Scanlord to pushing the button for us, and also thanks to you, Saxorite, to commentate with me. It was a pleasure.
We have more restreams coming up. Tomorrow we have Cappy JD versus Tyrant, and Sunday Buttergrapes versus Dr. John. You can find our schedule by coming to the GMP Discord. Find a link for the full schedule.
So yeah, thanks everybody to joining us, and wish you now a nice rest of the day, nice evening, nice night, wherever you're watching us, and see you next time. Goodbye.